Okay, everybody, we're going to do what we call an HID install kit on a 2008 Ninja 650R. This will work on the '06 or newer 636, ZX6, ZX10 Ninja, or anything that uses this H4 setup. Um, Pretty simple, digital, ultra slam. I buy these kits all the time, never had any problems with them. But this is an H4 kit. Um, Comes with ballast, digital ballast, and then, sorry, I got a mess everywhere. The HID light, this is on the bike, and then the wires from the light. Slight modification you need to do. This here would be just a slit on the rubber casing that goes over top of the bulb on the actual bike. So this is the high beam. Mine takes two. So some bikes take one. I did it to this Ducati. It take only one. But that's an H6L. So I already went ahead and put the light bulb in. I removed the stock bulbs and put this light bulb in, and then already started to conveniently just basically put the 3M tape, the double-sided tape, on the ballast, as you can see, and here. Yeah, here. And then I went ahead and I electrical taped some of the ballast wires so they're not hanging down from the ballast to the fascia frame, and then left all these wires free dangling. So we're going to go ahead and do the always running light, which I've already marked with the green tape. And of course, we have the socket for the high beam, which is bypassed. So we'll do that next. So first thing you're going to do is figure out which is positive and negative. Most people should know black is negative. In this case, blue is positive, and the yellow and black is negative. So it's pretty easy setup. Just go ahead and just plug the male into the female. Same with here. And then that's in there. And then we're going to go ahead and plug in our wires to our ballast, as you can see here. So there's that. And then the voltage regulator, which is a male and then a female. It's just, like I said, this is a cakewalk. Put the male and the female. So there's that. And then the second one. Make sure they fit snug too. If they don't fully seat, then it may not work. So make sure that they're all snug, all wires. Always check your wires, folks. Alright. So those are all in, and then you just power on the bike. Now you should disconnect the battery anytime you do anything electrical, but I didn't in this case. So we'll go ahead and turn the bike on. Oh look, no lights. I have to turn the bike on in this bike. So let's go ahead and start it up. HID should come on. As you can see, these are 10,000s. These are not the 6,000 or 8,000s. These are the 10,000 bulbs. Pretty bright. So that's one. So I'll go ahead and kill the bike. Kill the bike so you can hear me. Like I said, the lights are real bright. No matter how you look at it, it's bright. You will see dots from this. So okay, there's that one. So I'm going to turn the bike off, kill the bulb. And I'm going to show you the full install of this secondary, which is our high beam. Like I said, you want to be very careful. The most important part is not touching the bulb on anything, especially your hands, with the oils on your hands. And so this is top. So in this case, I'm going to go from the bottom. And don't forget, make sure the bulbs are seated all the way into the socket. All bikes are different, so in some cases you may actually have to modify your bike for your specific application. Not in all scenarios. I know on the Ducati I had to modify just a little bit. I'll show you right now, in some situations, some bulbs have what they call like an extender or a spacer. In this spacer, sometimes you need to cut these ridges down or actually cut this whole rim off. Use a Dremel or hacksaw or whatever, and then cut this whole thing down so it's flush and it mounts easier. So on the bypass and on high beams, same situation. Just plug your lights in. Okay. Plug the males and females in. Damn Facebook. So let's see. Here's this positive, negative. Now I don't think it really matters if you do negative first or positive. I guess on the safe side, some people say negative is usually first. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. So I went ahead and already taped this one up too. My ballast, I don't know if you can see it, is all the way under here. So I'm going to go ahead and plug this in here. I'm also going to retape up these wires too, so they're conveniently not dangling around in such a tight compartment. Alright, so that's all in, and I'm going to go ahead, turn the bike on, and let's see how bright these suckers are. There's my running light. And let's try. Like power up. It has to warm up. And oh my goodness. Look at how bright those are. Wow. Extremely bright. You can't even like see the actual like comparison. On the Ducati one, I'll show you real quick. Is dual. It's got a high and a low built into one bulb. Dual bulb. For the standard 10 is just this one, and then when you switch it to high beam, I'll show you right now. It's got a yellow bulb. As you can see, the light, the outage is a lot different. So there's the install of the AGT Digital Ultra Slim H4 Dual HID kit. A lot of people just do one. I went ahead and did dual. Actually, in this sense, there's two bulbs, but a lot of kits come with only one bulb, which is kind of a ripoff when you can use this great company. I found them on eBay. So it's the advanced German set. So there it is. Time 5 minutes. One tool you need is a tool to take apart your fairings. I would say you get some electrical tape, and that's that. Make sure you do not touch the bulb.